Only one valid solution exists for men with type 2 diabetes. So why haven't you heard about it? Hi, I'm Brad Pilon, nutritionist, author, and advocate for the truth about male type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes took my dad from me. With all the burdensome treatments, the daily medications, jabbing himself with a needle day in and day out, and all of the crippling physical complications, it robbed him from any sense of a normal life. The worst of it all, type 2 diabetes likely triggered the most painful and slowest part of his death, a rare and crippling bone cancer. If my dad watched this video you're about to see, I bet he'd be here today. He would have learned the new and proven solution to beat male type 2 diabetes instead of it beating him. While it's too late for me to show him, I'm now on a mission to get this information to the men who need it most. Now, before you brush me off thinking this is the usual stuff you hear about handling diabetes, let me reassure you it's not. I'm not some run-of-the-mill health enthusiast with a mystical discovery. What I do isn't extreme or overly complicated. It's straight up the middle, and it works. I don't mess with uncertainties or theoreticals. I find safe and proven strategies which deliver results. It's why my programs are international bestsellers. I have degrees in applied human nutrition, nutraceutical sciences, and nutritional science, all from the esteemed University of Guelph. What separates me from the mainstream is I have direct access to research not available to the general public. I have access to private research from the military, clinical studies, and even prominent institutions like Harvard. Studies and research which are kept under wraps from the general public for years. This incredible resource keeps me 5 years ahead of many of the other experts you'll meet. These are the kind of studies which make headline news in the future. You have no reason to believe what I just said. I might have given you a reason to ignore me, but I'm here to help the men serious about beating type 2 diabetes. So if you're willing to set aside disbelief for a few moments, then I'm going to show you which studies prove the only known true treatment for male type 2 diabetes. Look, male type 2 diabetes is far different than the diabetes which affects women. Your answer to beating it is also different. All I ask is you give me a few minutes of your time to see for yourself how to beat male type 2 diabetes. Because, as all the research indicates, you don't have 5 years to wait. But in 5 minutes and 23 seconds, you'll learn the easy little finger test which gives men the answer to beat this disease. Look, type 2 diabetes is probably the last thing you want to think about. And like millions of men, you're stuck with two treatment options. One, the medical establishment. Here, you get lumped into a system using an outdated formula, drugs, injections, glucose monitoring, and some eat healthy advice. Two, health enthusiasts. Here you have so-called experts or someone with a secret discovery. It's all the obvious stuff. Big pharma conspiracy theories, cookbooks, superfoods, or some health fad eating plan. Each miss the real problems men face. Problems like stubborn belly fat, feeling depressed, crippling side effects from treatments, increased risk of heart disease or cancer, amputation, and it's never mentioned how your sex life is castrated. Today, we are at the forefront of a new answer, one backed with 13 years of research, one proven to work fast. It's time you get the answer to beat this disease. The current methods to treat and manage type 2 diabetes are quickly becoming. Instead, you'll be lean and healthy. Your sex life will come roaring back. You'll feel youthful, vibrant, and full of male vitality. Imagine your days like that, instead of what they look like using only the standard approaches which are proven to fail. Is it so ridiculous for you to try out the male diabetes solution risk-free for 60 days? Like I said in the beginning, type 2 diabetes is about the last thing you want to think about. Today, you can get the smart answer to beat it and never have to worry about it again. All you have to do is press the button below now. Then just fill out the information on the 100% secure checkout page. Still here? Still unsure? No worries. To me, it reflects your seriousness about handling this solution. It tells me you're discerning about what you choose. To me, it says you're the sort of person that wants what works, someone who is an independent thinker, someone who gains their wisdom through experience rather than just books or anecdotes. To me, it says you're my kind of guy. Look, I get it. At times, you find yourself wondering if you can get an actual, simple, confusion-free answer to beat male type 2 diabetes. And other times, you just don't want to think about it. Well, I focused on what is going to work. What strategies will give you the results so you never have to worry about this disease again? What you'll find with the male diabetes solution is simple. It's not extreme, it's straight up the middle. If you like facts taught in a straightforward, simple manner which deliver results, then you stand a lot to gain from my advice. Your past experiences with other treatments or advice do not indicate where you'll be going. Male Diabetes Solution is the new answer, one designed to give you back your freedom. All you have to do is press the button right now. And like I said, I know the Male Diabetes Solution will have no trouble finding the right men for it. It will have no trouble finding thousands of men ready for the answer to beat male type 2 diabetes. Right now, you are in a unique window of opportunity to get the answer for male type 2 diabetes, or you may have to wait 5 years, and by then, your complications will be worse. If you don't want it, then leave the page. Men have to be decisive. I have thousands of men getting involved. It's time for you to take control and make a decision. If you're on the fence, we're not a fit. You decide. Push the button and get the answer for beating male type 2 diabetes, or leave the page and wonder, what if? You decide.